What's good, guys? It's Brand Buys and welcome back to another What Sold video. In this video, I'm going to show you a bunch of items I sold on eBay last week. Now, if they weren't thrifted, I'll let you know where I got each one from and how much I paid for it. But I had a pretty good week. You can see last week on eBay, I did right over $5,500, sold 116 items. Probably did about $1,000 across Poshmark, Mercari, maybe about 40 items across the two. But also had multiple sales over 100 this week. And I sold my single best item yet, so that's going to be later in the video. Just make sure you stick around to see what it was and how much it sold for. But getting started, this first item is going to be a thrifted item. For my thrifted items, I average paying around $6 a piece. But this is going to be a vintage jerseys, mossy oak camo sweatpants. Anything vintage jerseys camo is probably going to be good. But these sold for $60 full price. They went out of country. I can't remember where, but good sell there. And then next we've got a Patagonia full zip fleece jacket. This one's called the Retro X. This is new with tags, obviously. This was purchased from Dick's Warehouse in store. I paid $70 for this, so paid up a little bit, but it sold for $160, which I'm good with. That's a good sell for me. I've got a vintage Auburn Tigers leather jacket, another really good sell here. Didn't sell for that amount, sold for $120. But this is a leather jacket, so it's also lined. Just good quality jacket. And yeah, sold fairly quickly for, I already said, but yeah, $120. Got a pair of Nikes. These are called Zoom Pogos. Don't really know much about these, but they were from Zoomies in a clearance sale. Looked them up. They had a pretty good sell-through rate. Paid $30 for these, and they sold for $80. Another thrifted item, this is a Nike ACG jacket. Now this one is called the outer layer. I'm not even gonna try to say the rest of that, but this also sold full price, sold for $70. So good sell there. When I looked it up, it didn't have the best sell-through rate, so I thought it might, I didn't know how long it would sell for or exactly how much, but hey, I'm glad it sold pretty quickly for full price. Next, got a blazer. This is a Ralph Lauren. Gold buttons, navy blazers with gold buttons. Some of them could do well. Those are the main ones I've been grabbing right now, but in the better brands, not just any of them. But this sold for $60. Carhartt, some guy bought two of these. These are large talls. They were from Sierra online. They were like 10 bucks a piece and they sold for $40 each. Next, we got some Dr. Martens. These were from Dick's Warehouse in store. Paid 25 bucks for these and sold for 70. We got a pair of Hey Dudes. These are the Bradley boots. These were called out in Bread and Butter Reselling group I'm in. They were 30 bucks online and they sold for 68. Another thrifted item. This is a Simms hoodie. Simms is a good fishing brand. A lot of their stuff can do well. This also sold full price. I saw the camo's gonna do better, you know, just in general with a lot of things. So I didn't see this specific pattern listed or sold, so I listed a little higher than the other actives or solds and sold for $60. So really good sell there. Got some Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 40s. These were from Academy in-store clearance when the shoes went down to $10 a piece, and these sold for $60. Got a pair of Pokemon Crocs clogs. These were also called out in Bread and Butter. They were $25 and they sold for $55. Another pair of Crocs. These are Georgia Bulldogs Crocs. These were also $25, I believe. These were from Crocs website online and they sold for $55. Another thrifted item. This is a vintage J. Crew chore coat. A lot of chore coats doing well right now. Longer coats, pockets at the bottom. When they're lined, probably going to be better. This one was lined. Also had the corduroy collar and the corduroy cuffs. Yeah, there they are. It's kind of discolored there, but still sold well. You know, these chore coats, even if they have some stains on them, really no problem most of the time because people are intending on working in them, so shouldn't really mind. But it sold for $55. Got a pair of Hey Dudes. Now these are Wally's. They are called the Stitch model, I believe, something like that. Break Stitch, that's what it was. These were 20 bucks from, where were these from? Can't remember, but sold for $50. Sorry, they're an online purchase, but yeah, I can't really remember where they're from right now. Got a pair of black leather pants. Don't really know this brand, and it didn't look amazing or anything when I looked it up. But in general, leather pants can do well, men's leather pants. So took a chance on these and picked them up, and they sold to an offer of $50, which I was glad to take. Polo Ralph Lauren pants. The reason I picked these up, I thought I was pointing at something right there, but no, I was just showing the zipper, I guess, or whatever. But the reason I picked these up is because they are a linen blend. I'm trying to find the tag. There we are. So yeah, linen blend. Took an offer on these, probably like $25. New Era trucker hat, Oakland Athletics. This was called out in bread and butter. I think I paid like $8 for it maybe, and it sold, I think it sold to an offer of like 28. Just an offer with auto posture, like a 5% off. I have it automatically send off 5% offers. Got a pair of lined Christmas Crocs. These were also during a sale called out in bread and butter, purchased online. They were $25 and these sold for $60, free shipping. Most of my items now, if you're new here, I do buy or pay shipping now, but some of my older listings will be free shipping. Got a pair of Ibex. These are just base layer pants or tights, whatever. Really good sell-through rate on Ibex, really good brand. This little logo there is gonna have that, apparently an Ibex animal. I don't know what that is. I would call it a ram or something, but yeah, good sell-through rate on that brand. These sold for $50. Took an offer of $50 on those. So just for a pair of base layer pants is pretty good. Another navy blazer with gold buttons. This time it is Brooks Brothers. This one sold for $50. All right, and now for my best sell of the week. Well, actually my best single item yet. But if you saw my previous thrift haul videos, you would have seen this item. This is a 1950s Eddie Bauer. It's called a Skyliner jacket. It's goose down. It's got this red lining. It's pretty cool. It's quilted. It's in really good condition. You can still make out this tag well. All the other listings I saw, you couldn't see anything on that tag. The only flaw it had was just this small little mark here on the pocket, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. This jacket's that old and really no issues. It's got this red lining here on the pockets. Pretty nice details. But this did not sell full price, but it still sold for $380, which is pretty crazy. That was actually a 5% off offer that was sent with auto posture. So I use auto posture. It sends off offers on all my listings. I use it to cross-list my items to Mercari and Poshmark. It delists all the items that sell. It's really simple. It's easy to use. I love it. It's increased my sales a lot, especially on Poshmark. And it has a bunch of features I use, but if you'd like to check that out, use the link in my description. And it helps me out, so I do appreciate it if you do, but I'm not just saying it for that. It's really a great software. But yeah, sold 5% off offer, sold for $380, so really good sell there. Got an Adidas, it's like puffer jacket. This was called out in bread and butter. This was $25 online and it sold for $50. Got a pair of lined Crocs clogs. These have been in previous videos, but yeah, I mentioned that there was a really big sale on Crocs going on a while back where you could stack multiple coupons, and this was called out in bread and butter as well. But these sold for, they sold for $50. I paid about $15 after both of the discounts. Got a pair of Reef fanning flip-flops. These fanning ones, got the bottle opener here on the bottom. Got a bunch of these, actually got a cart full at one store. These were from Academy in-store clearance. I think these were like $10 to $12, and this they sold for $40. It's an older listing, so it's bad quality, but this was a find from Burlington. Can't remember exactly how much it was. I'm gonna guess it was like 15 to 20 bucks. But Georgia Bulldogs, the camo military appreciation, just long sleeve hooded shirt, sold for $50, free shipping. Scooby-Doo Christmas inflatable. This has been in my previous videos. Got these from Walmart in store after Christmas clearance, which is actually coming up. But this was $7.50 and sold for $50. Free shipping as well. Another one of these, this Darth Vader one sold for $40. I sold a bunch of these Vader ones last week, maybe like 5 at least. Got a pair of Nike shorts. Got these because they're size 4XL. These were from Kohl's in-store clearance. They were $10, sold for 25. Another Kohl's in-store clearance purchase. These were like 18 bucks. Pair of Under Armour shoes. They're called the Charge Pursuits. And these sold for 49. Thrifted item. This sold to an offer of $35. This is an LL Bean. Lamb's wool, 2XL, good size. So, yep, sold for 35. Levi's, got these because they're new with tags, but they're also a good size, 38 by 36, so really long inseam. You can see they barely fit on my listing station or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I bought these. I'm trying to think how much I paid for them. I can't remember, but they were thrifted. I didn't pay a lot, and they sold for $32. Got a pair of Levi's silver tabs. These are baggy. You know, it's what's in right now. It's got that kind of like military-esque vibe to it. But these sold to an offer of like $32, I believe. Silver Zach jeans. Now, I don't think that all silver jeans do well, so I'd make sure to look up the exact model, and you can find that here on the tag. But the Zachs have a good sell-through rate, I know that. This sold for $32. Got a vintage Auburn Tigers hoodie. This one, I was wondering if it was missing the drawstring. Maybe it didn't. Oh, yes, it was. I took an offer on this of like 27, I believe. But that was thrifted. Another thrifted item, got a pair of North Face convertible pants. Convertible meaning they unzip here so you can wear them as shorts, take off the legs. Looks like they also had some stains or whatever, little few flaws. They're also belted. That's going to increase the value. Took an offer on these of $25. Auburn Tigers, vintage pro player. What's this? Windbreaker. That's what I was looking for. V-neck. This one sold full price of $30. Some more Ralph Lauren. These are Polo Sport windbreaker pants. Polo Sport can do well. Especially these windbreaker track pants, they have a good sell-through rate. These even had some flaws, a few stains, a few marks, whatever. Still sold for, I don't know if they sold full price, but they at least sold for 28 to 30. Got a pair of Crocs Mellow Recovery clogs. These were also from Academy in-store clearance recently. I think these were like 11 bucks and they sold for 31. Got a Nike full zip camo hoodie. This sold full price and it sold for $35. Nike Alabama track pants. These sold full price as well. They sold for $30. I was actually surprised. Well, these aren't track pants. These are windbreaker pants. But I was surprised I had them listed that high. Most of my ones I don't have listed that high, but man, I was glad they sold full price. And their size small, I believe. Yeah, but hey, pretty good. Military combat trousers. These are woodland camo. Pretty good sell-through rate on these. They're not going to sell for a ton, but they'll sell anywhere from 22 to 26 bucks. I list mine for 26, but I'll probably take offers around 22 or so. Nike flip-flops. These are called Dion Decks. These were from Kohl's in-store clearance. Paid about $9 for these, I believe. Sold for 28. Nike sweatpants. Listed these higher than normal because they are bigger size, 2XL, and they're just baggy, which is in style. These sold for $26. And we got a vintage Nike hoodie. Now this just stood out to me. It just seemed Y2K. It's got the center swoosh, got the spell out here. Also missing the drawstring. Had a little flaw here, a little hole here on the sleeve. But took an offer of this of $25. Got some more vintage Nike. This sold full price of $30. All of my vintage Nike lined pants, these are vintage on that Nike gray tag. But yeah, all the vintage Nike ones that are lined, I list for $30. Got some Air Jordan track pants. Yeah, Jordan stuff's gonna do well. Well, at least the more substantial items. But took an offer of these on took an offer on these as well because they're missing the drawstring. Also, Might have had a flaw. Yes, they did. A little burn hole there. Sold these for $25. I'm not afraid to get items you can see that have flaws if they're better items, because I know they'll sell. Wrangler Retro jeans. Most of the Wrangler Retro jeans going to do well. These sold. Took an offer of $25. Carhartt FR jeans. I'm not grabbing a lot of Carhartt, but if the FR jeans are cheap, I'll look them up. These sold full price for $22. Nike Tennessee Volunteers Polo. This was size 3XL, so that's really good. Took an offer of $25 on this. Carhartt fleece shorts. These were from Dick's online, and I also got some from the warehouse in store. But they were anywhere from like $7 to $9, and this one sold for $23.50. Got a pair of Under Armour sweatpants. Listed these. I usually list my Under Armour sweatpants for $20, but because these are size 3XL, list them for $22, and they sold for that. Just regular Under Armour sweatpants. These are size XLT or XL tall, so that's good. So I listed them a little higher as well, sold for $22. And more vintage Nike track pants, sold for $22 as well. Got some Nike sweatpants, sold for $22. Got some Nike football gloves. These were from Academy in-store clearance. I think I paid about $7 probably. Sold for $23. Got a Tory Richard. I'm not picking up this brand a lot, but this had a good pattern on it. You know, it's floral Hawaiian. It's all over print. Took an offer of this of $20. Under Armour Vital Woven. List these for $22 on the Vital Woven ones. They'll have this spell out here on the leg. They're mesh lined. And yeah, sold full price. And then I got a new iPhone recently, and I wasn't about to throw that bag away. Listed it, sold it, $6. Yeah, these like Apple bags or, you know, Louis Vuitton bags, Apple iPad boxes, stuff like that, iPhone boxes will sell. Obviously not for a lot of money, but hey, I will take that better than nothing. But that's all the items I have to show you today. I was going to show the eBay ones. I wasn't going to show the other platforms, but if you stuck around, thank you so much. If you would like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, I would appreciate that. But I'll see you in the next one. Peace.